Good morning friends. I hope everyone is doing well and I hope you are understanding all the videos. If you are not watching the videos in a sequence, I request you to watch the videos in a sequence for better understanding. In the last video, we have discussed few examples related to constructing of an NFA. In this video, we will discuss few more examples for better understanding. Let me read out the question. Construct a NFA over alphabets A, B for a language L contains strings start with A. So the same question we have solved for constructing the DFA. Now we will solve it for constructing with an NFA. Okay. So now what are the strings which are possible in this language L? As it starts with A, you should consist of A. Okay. It should be AB. It should be ABA. It should start with ABB. It can consist of ABBA, so on. Meaning is that I can simply write it should start with A. After that A, whatever comes you does not bother. So always if you take any string which belongs to language L, it will be in this format. It should start with A. After that anything can come. So if I construct the NFA for it, it should start with a A. So the smallest string is A. So I will construct the NFA. So finite automata I am constructing. Q0 is the initial state. Q1 is the final state. It is starting with A. Now what about after that? After that whatever it can come, I will accept it. So it should start with A. After that anything can come. Now if you see that AB it is accepting. A, B, A also will be accepted. So it can start with anything. Now I can say that this is a correct NFA. Now just to verify it, we will check it. I will take a string ABA. Whether ABA belongs to language L or not. It is starting with A. After that what is happening, I does not bother. So it belongs to language L. So my NFA should accept this one. So if it accept, meaning is that from the initial state, by taking the string, you should reach to any one of the final state. In this NFA, you have only one final state called Q1. So it should start from the initial state Q0. By traversing the string, it should reach to the final state. Let's see. Q0 on A where it is going. Q0 on A, it is going to Q1. Q1 on B, it is going to Q1. Q1 on B, it is going to Q1. Q1 on A, it is going to Q1. So Q1 is a final state. As the Q1 is a final state, we can say that from the initial state Q0, on taking the string A, B, B, A, B, B, A string, you have reached to the final state. So my NFA is accepting it. Now, if you want to see the difference between NFA and DFA for this language, how the DFA will be there for this language? Q0 on A, on Q1, it should be on A and B. Everything till now is same, but it should not start with B. That is the restriction in the DFA. So for the same language, the DFA will looks like this, whereas an NFA will looks like this, because Q0 on B, I no need to represent here, because it can. What is the property of any NFA? From any state on any alphabet, you can go to more than one state or you may not go to any state. So on B, that's why I have not represented or I have not given any transition. Okay, whereas in DFA, from a state on alphabets, you should go to one state. So that's why Q0 on A, it is going to Q1. Q0 on B, it is going to a state D. Q1 on A, it is going to Q1. Q1 on B, it is going to Q1. D on A and B is going to D. So I can say that it is a DFA and this is an NFA for the given language. Okay. Just for understanding, let me give another example. I will write ends with A. Okay. It should ends with A. If it ends with A, what is that language will be? Language will be, can be A because it is starting and ending with A. It can be BA. It can be BBA. It can be ABA. Even this one is also will accept because it is still ending with A. So I can say that it is an infinite long ways. Once it is an infinite long ways, there may be a n of a or there may not be an n of a. If it is there, what is that one? We will check it. So the smallest string I will take. What is the smallest string which belongs to long ways L? Is A. So I will take Q0. On A, I will accept it. Is it clear? So A is accepting. Now I should accept BA or BBA or ABA. Meaning is that it can start with anything, but it should end with A. In the previous case, it should start with A, can end with anything. But here, it can start with either A or B or a combination of A or B, but it should end with A. So I can simply write it as A comma B here. Now why it is called as an n of A? First thing is that on Q1 on A and B we have not represented any move. Okay, on Q0 on A it is going to Q0 and Q1. So there is a non-deterministic is there. So that's why we'll call it as an n of A. So it is very simple. It can start with anything. So I have represented A comma B. It should end with A. I have gone to the final state. Is it clear? So if you have a doubt or if you want to construct the DFA, I have already discussed in the previous examples. You can go and watch. If you know how to construct the DFA, you can construct for this long ways and check what is the difference between n of A and DFA for the given long ways. Okay. Now we will discuss another example for constructing an n of A. We have discussed start with A, ends with A. I want to discuss contain A. Okay, contain an alphabet A. Okay, or contain A or contain alphabet A, whatever it is. We have discussed about starting with A, ending with A. Now I want to discuss contain A. Contain A means it can come in the starting, or it can come in the ending, or it can come in between also. Am I right or wrong? These three cases we have discussed when we are constructing the DFA. So with these three cases we will discuss. It can start with A, it can end with A, or it can be there in the between also. So how I can represent this long ways? Simply I will represent like this. Meaning is that it can start with A or B or combination of A or B. It can consist of A and it should end with A or B. So if I take this case, it can start with A or it can end with A. Still it consists of A also. So if I do it, what is this long ways L consists of? Long ways L consists of, it consists of AB also possible. Still you have a BA is also possible. ABA is also possible. Still it contains of A, and BAB also possible. So you will have infinite number of strings. So I can say that this long ways is a infinite long ways. Let me construct the NFA for it. You please check it. Q0 on A, it should go to Q1, which is a final state, and my initial state is Q0. It can start with anything. So I will represent Q0 on A and B. It will go to Q0. Q1 on A and B I will represent like this. So this is the n of A for contains A. It is very simple. As I said, it can start with anything. So I have written A or B. It can start with anything. It should come in between. You should have a and it can end with A and B. Now you check it whether it is accepting A, B, a string or not, which belongs to long ways L. From Q0 on A, I will go to Q0. Okay. Okay. On Q0 on B, I will go to Q0. See, Q0 on A, I can go to Q1 or I can go to Q0. So what I have taken Q0 on A, it is going to Q0. No problem. Q0 on B is going to Q0. Only there is one possibility. So I am going to Q0. Q0 on A, I am going to Q1. So finally I have reached a final state after parsing the entire string from the initial state. So I can say that the string is accepting. But why it is called a non-deterministic finite automata? Q0 on A, you can go to Q0 or you can go to Q1. Okay, so that's why it is an uncertainty. That's why we'll call it as an N of A. So I hope you have understood how to construct an NFA starting with an alphabet, ending with an alphabet, or contains an alphabet. And I request you to practice what are the questions I have given for a DFA. Means you practice them for an NFA. If you get any doubts, you ask me in the comment section. I will clear your doubts within 24 hours. Thank you so much.